Welcome to the English Story Well channel, your ultimate destination for captivating stories that enhance your English learning journey. Here, we believe that stories are not just a form of entertainment, but a powerful tool to improve your language skills. Let's go to started.
In the bustling city of New York,
nestled between the towering skyscrapers, stood a quaint art gallery named Timeless Treasures. It was known for its eclectic collection of paintings and sculptures from different eras, attracting art enthusiasts from all over the world. The gallery's owner, a middle-aged woman named Margaret, had an eye for unique and rare pieces. One rainy afternoon, a young man named Alex entered the gallery. Alex was an aspiring artist with a passion for history. He often visited the gallery to find inspiration for his own work. As he wandered through the aisles, admiring the various artworks, a particular painting caught his eye. It was an old, dusty piece tucked away in a corner. Almost forgotten, the painting depicted a beautiful young woman in a flowing white dress, standing by a lake, her eyes filled with a longing that seemed to transcend time. Intrigued, Alex approached Margaret and asked about the painting. "Oh, that one," Margaret said with a mysterious smile. "It's called Evelyn by the lake. The artist is unknown, and the painting has been with the gallery for as long as I can remember. There's a legend associated with it, but not many people believe it." Alex's curiosity was piqued. "What kind of legend?" Margaret leaned in, her voice lowering to a whisper. "It's said that the painting is enchanted. The woman in the painting, Evelyn, was a real person who lived in the late 19th century. She fell in love with a man named Thomas, but their love was forbidden. Desperate to be together, they made a wish by the lake, and Evelyn was trapped in the painting while Thomas was cursed to roam the world, searching for a way to free her." Alex felt a shiver run down his spine. He couldn't explain why, but he felt a strange connection to the painting, as if it was calling out to him. Determined to uncover the truth, he decided to buy the painting and take it home.
that night,
Alex hung the painting in his small studio apartment. He couldn't take his eyes off Evelyn's captivating gaze. As he studied the painting, he noticed something peculiar. The moonlight streaming through the window seemed to make the painting glow, and for a brief moment, he thought he saw Evelyn's eyes move. Shaking his head, Alex dismissed it as his imagination. He went to bed, but sleep eluded him. He kept thinking about the legend and the possibility that it could be true. Eventually, exhaustion took over, and he drifted off to sleep. In the middle of the night, Alex was awakened by a soft, melodic voice calling his name. He sat up, his heart pounding, and saw a faint, ethereal glow emanating from the painting. As he watched in astonishment, Evelyn stepped out of the painting, her figure shimmering like a ghost. "Who are you?" Alex whispered, his voice trembling. "I am Evelyn," she replied, her voice as gentle as a breeze. "Thank you for bringing me out of the darkness. I've been trapped in that painting for over a century." Alex's mind raced with questions. How is this possible? "And why did you come to me?" Evelyn smiled sadly. "The painting chose you. Only someone with a pure heart and a deep connection to art could set me free, even if only temporarily. But my time here is limited. I need your help to break the curse and reunite with Thomas." Alex felt a surge of determination. He didn't know how he was going to do it, but he knew he had to help Evelyn. "Tell me what I need to do."
Evelyn explained that the key to breaking
The curse lay in finding a hidden artifact, a locket that she and Thomas had exchanged as a token of their love. The locket was believed to possess magical properties, and it was the only thing that could free her permanently. According to legend, the locket was hidden somewhere in New York, but its exact location was a mystery. With Evelyn's guidance, Alex began his quest to find the locket. They scoured historical records, visited old libraries, and followed any lead that might hint at the locket's whereabouts. As they spent more time together, Alex found himself falling for Evelyn. She was not just a beautiful woman from a painting, she was kind, intelligent, and filled with a timeless grace. One day, while searching through an old bookstore, Alex stumbled upon a dusty journal. It belonged to a man named Henry, who had been a close friend of Thomas. The journal contained entries about Thomas and Evelyn's love story and mentioned the locket. One entry, in particular, caught Alex's attention. June 14, 1885, Thomas entrusted me with the locket, fearing for Evelyn's safety. He asked me to hide it in a place only a true lover would find. I chose the old oak tree by the lake, where they first met. There, the locket will remain, protected by the spirits of their love. Alex's heart raced with excitement. He knew the lake from the painting and had seen it in old photographs of Central Park. The oak tree must still be there.
That evening, Alex and Evelyn made their way to Central Park. The park was serene, with the moon casting a silver glow over the landscape. As they approached the lake, they saw the old oak tree standing tall and majestic, just as it had been over a century ago. Alex felt a strange sense of familiarity as he stood beneath the tree's sprawling branches. With Evelyn by his side, he began to search for the locket. They combed through the roots and around the trunk, but it was nowhere to be found. Maybe we missed something, Alex said. Frustrated, Evelyn placed a comforting hand on his shoulder. Don't give up. We have to believe that love will guide us, as Alex took a deep breath. He noticed a small, heart-shaped carving on the tree's trunk. It was worn and weathered, but still visible. Inside the heart were the initials E.T. Look, Alex said, pointing to the carving. This must be it. He carefully examined the carving and noticed a loose piece of bark. With a gentle tug, he revealed a small, hidden compartment. Inside, wrapped in a piece of faded cloth, was the locket. Alex held the locket up to the moonlight, its delicate chain glinting in the soft glow. Evelyn's eyes filled with tears as she took the locket in her hands. Thank you, Alex, she whispered. You've done it. But as she spoke, a sudden gust of wind swirled around them, and a dark figure emerged from the shadows. It was Thomas, but not as Alex had imagined. He was a spirit, his form translucent and filled with a sorrowful longing. Evelyn, Thomas said, his voice heavy with emotion. I've searched for you for so long. Evelyn ran to him, their ethereal forms intertwining in a tender embrace. Thomas, my love. We're finally together, Alex watched, his heart aching with a mix of joy and sadness. He had helped reunite them, but he knew their love belonged to another time. As Evelyn and Thomas held each other, the locket began to glow with a brilliant light. The ground beneath them shook, and the air crackled with energy. It was as if the locket was drawing power from their love, preparing to break the curse. But then, Thomas looked at Alex, his expression grave. The curse requires a sacrifice. To free Evelyn, someone must take her place. Alex's heart sank. He had come to love Evelyn deeply, and the thought of losing her was unbearable. But he also knew that true love meant putting the happiness of the one you love above your own. I'll do it, Alex said, stepping forward. I'll take her place. Evelyn's eyes widened in horror. No, Alex. You can't. But Thomas nodded, understanding the weight of Alex's decision. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. Your love will be remembered, and Evelyn will be free. With a heavy heart, Alex took the locket from Evelyn and placed it around his neck. The light intensified, enveloping him in a warm, comforting embrace.
He felt a strange sense of peace as his form began to fade. "Evelyn," he whispered, "live your life and be happy. I'll always love you." Evelyn reached out to him, tears streaming down her face. "Thank you, Alex. I'll never forget you." In a flash of light, Alex disappeared, and the locket fell to the ground, its glow fading. Evelyn and Thomas stood together, their love finally free from the curse. They knew that Alex's sacrifice had made their reunion possible, and they vowed to honor his memory.
With the curse broken, Evelyn and
Thomas were free to live their lives together. They decided to leave New York and start anew in a quiet, peaceful town. The memory of Alex remained with them, a testament to the power of selfless love. In their new home, Evelyn continued to pursue her passion for art, while Thomas dedicated himself to helping others. They often visited the oak tree in Central Park, now a symbol of their undying love and the sacrifice that made it possible. Years passed, and Evelyn and Thomas grew old together, their love as strong as ever. They shared their story with their children and grandchildren, ensuring that Alex's bravery and kindness would never be forgotten. The legacy of love. Decades later, a young couple named Emily and Jack visited Central Park. They were newlyweds, deeply in love and eager to explore the city together. As they strolled through the park, they came upon the old oak tree by the lake. Intrigued by the heart-shaped carving, they sat beneath the tree and read the inscription on a small plaque, "In memory of Alex, whose selfless love reunited Evelyn and Thomas." May this tree stand as a symbol of the power of love and the sacrifices we make for those we cherish. Emily and Jack were moved by the story. They held each other close, feeling inspired by the love that had transcended time and space. "Love is truly timeless," Jack said, gazing into Emily's eyes. "And it's the sacrifices we make for each other that make it so special." Emily smiled, her heart full. "Let's make a promise, Jack. No matter what happens, we'll always put our love first and cherish every moment we have together." Under the branches of the old oak tree, they sealed their promise with a kiss, knowing that their love, like Evelyn and Thomas's, would endure forever. And so, the legacy of the hidden locket and the love it represented continued to inspire generations, reminding them that true love knows no bounds and that the greatest acts of love. Whether you're a beginner or an advanced learner, our carefully curated stories cater to all levels, making learning English enjoyable and effective. Join our community of language enthusiasts and let the magic of storytelling transform your learning experience. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Dive into English Story Well, where every story is a step towards mastering English.